pretty much of an update. Answer. This is actually a quite good game. It actually changed up a lot of things to Technomancer is a pretty good class, but really, what do you call it? Really squishy. He uses a shotgun. It's fun. Yes. Do one shots everything. And here is my very first class. Easy, tanky, does a lot of damage. I am gonna play him because he's the easiest class to play. We're gonna start this. Because I could probably solo a T15 with him. And my other twos, which is the Pyromancer. I took the Mancer and the last class there, like Trickster. Trickster, you could actually solo shit pretty easily. You could like one shot everything. Pyromancer, you could also solo, but you have to keep your burning and heat up. And the Pyromancer, it's nearly impossible to solo it with the build that I have. But you could totally like burn shit down so quickly. But this is my chance mod. Take a quick gander. All my gears, my guns. Man, I played this game so long. My build, all my skills, my class. And I like to do the bleed effect because it heals me and it does the damage. It does a pretty good, you know, it's not all on your weapon, but it's on your skills and class and what you use to accommodate it. And all the stuff that I had there. Okay, so that's. Anyways, I'm not gonna change him because this is how I wanted this guy to look. I got this drop card here. I have not tried some of these new things. Like Molten Death is pretty old. The Wellspring is new to me. Last time I played it, it was pretty hard, and it was by myself. Let's see if I have it in my gameplay open to everybody. Okay, so I am going to give it a try. Hold on, let me just double check on my resources. I totally forgot. Yeah, 436 drop pod resources. So we're good. I just don't want it to be at 9999. It was in 9999 for a very long time. But tier 15 with 34,000, so let's give it a try. I hope and I think I could survive it. I don't know if I did change what my weapon was in the mods that I had. Double check on it. But I am going to stream this class because it's my very first character. It's the tankiest character. Bleed effect. The more bleed you get out there, the more you heal. So it's not a gun build, it's an anomaly build. And all the new things they added, they fixed a lot of bugs and stuff on it. So I had to change weapons that would help me. I hope I put the right weapons on. It's an anomaly build. You don't really need a gun build, but the build that I had.
I've detected a pod that's landed in a Pax village. According to my research, it was called Atuma Itaru.
Itaru? youngest once told me of a sacred village with this name, known for its deep wells. The pack's custom was to make pilgrimage there and throw offerings of treasure.
I have never finished
There
this
could be
map, and
artifacts of
I've tried it with my
untold cultural
pyro, I've
significance
tried it
down
with
in
my
those
other
wells.
classes.
We shouldn't let them be
It
claimed
was
by the
quite entertaining and quite hard. So let's see. Hopefully, I do have the proper mods. Is it transmuted? Okay, so damage, link, shot, sharing this anomaly enhancement. So it does level with my firepower and anomaly. Okay, so boating winds. Oh no, it's the anomaly enhancement. Maybe I should have used fortress. This might not work if I die. Fortress helps a lot in this game when you have it, because it doubles the damage of your gun. I might just have to change my weapon here if I have my fortress into one of my guns. So there's one more. One fortress. Sandstorm and fortress. I'm gonna have to use that gun. But 46.8, so it's not really from the gun itself that you're gonna be damaging. Alright, so I will try this because kind of levels from there now with power on. But here's my gear is the seismic commander set. So in this thing set, you're looking for more of anomaly power, cooldown reduction, and status. Sometimes skill life leech is pretty good. So the mods I have is blood boost, which includes bleed but 15%, earthquake inflicts bleed on enemies, damage for the skill. Now the power captain hunter, you need it for elites. Earthquake legacy, increase the skill damage range by 60, because that's where all you're gonna be doing a lot of damage on earthquake. Anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction, tainted blood by 25%. So it does stock from the bloody boost. So that's from the, you got 25 plus 15, and it increases a lot. So 25, 30, yeah, almost 40%. Yeah. Unstoppable Force is a really good mod for this one, because it increases your number power by 50% of your resistance piercing. 50% of your resistance piercing. So in some classes you do have resistance piercing, but not as much. But the resistance piercing is just from 15 and 15. It makes it like 30% of your resistance piercing. 50% of that is 15% of 15% is a lot of anomaly power, that it will increase your number power once you do it. I will show you once I get in there. So there's more earthquake here on my gloves. One with triggering increased skill damage. That we're gonna do a lot of earthquake. Despair is good, and the second quake, this is extra. This one is really good. When you do gravity leap, receive 2 times more anomaly damage for 5 seconds. So you gravity leap and then you earthquake. The only reason why I have this protection golem is really good, because it's a good class to have when you have it. And once you use the protection golem over here called the paladin, using protection increases your anomaly power by 45% for 10 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty much good. And you're gonna be doing the bleed to keep up your health up and increase your armor power. So bleed effect, yada yada, size of skill base increase. Okay, so I'm gonna get this started.
Keep an eye on that storm, Outrider. It's moving faster than I predicted.
I'm explaining some certain things in this game. This is, I think, this is one of the best builds that a lot of people use. But I will try. Because I got my bleed up, I don't really need fortress, but it is quite difficult. that thing's loading, you can do this. Yeah, really good. You can do that to keep up. Help you fall off. It's so crazy. Fortress would actually help you be more tanky. Do that travel. But, it does that as long as you got your bleed, you're fine. Some terms if you got the timing, kind of makes things easier though. Remember when we had the timing and it was so hard to work on? I want you to keep it lead up. There we go. Get that power up. Now the power we just got. Now my morning winds and my thing to reset. There we go, then he is down.
Just cleared a courtyard with one of those wishing wells in the middle.
Great. Do you see a way to descend?
Sure, Doc.
This is my first time I should finish it. Whoa! Spin that pin.
Storm's trying to compete with me. Wants to see if you can level this place faster. So far, I'm winning.
I gotta get that. The thing is, so like, so quick, you have to get that bleed up really quick here. There we go. No big news. It's gonna be really fast with this kid. With the fortress, it makes a big difference. As you being tanky, more tanky. Done. Switch weapons, reload, lead out. And that was my last already. That is right here. That is really squishy. Get that big out of there. Lead out. that guy left. It makes the game easier when there's less people, but first, yeah, dude, outmatch the damage. Keep it up. Lead up. Possibly hard. Bubbles, so that again before I just keep all bubbles. Bleed out. I am guessing I don't want to get this. You're up. Get away from that thing. Get that bleed out the way. Come up here. Let's go. There's another boss coming out? Oh dear God. Alright. Ooh. Get me out of here. Whoa. That is a lot of boss. This is ridiculous. I have not done this before. This is my first time. If I could kill that first boss, pretty good okay. But you gotta get that bleed out of here. As long as you get that bleed out of here, it should be okay. That's why that guy left so much. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Good thing I got that bleed out of here. I got money winning that thing. Oh, do help a lot. And the bleed do help a lot. Oh my goodness. This is typically insane, guys. I have never done this map, but I've finished one boss. Oh my goodness, here we go. Can I finish this? Can I finish this? This guy's almost dead. Good thing I used this guy. That's without. That is without. That is the fortress, ladies and gentlemen. That shit was insane. Oh my goodness. I'm not even at the end boss yet.
Whoops. Looks like I wasn't the only one with this idea.
Uh-oh. I hate this, guys. Gotta blur. Oh, it's just that one. Keep that bleed up. Keep that bleed up. These guys sometimes are a pain in the handle. You get hit, you get frozen. Especially that little stomp that they do. Put out some nice good. Keep that lead up.
I think I found some treasure. Pax wine cellar. Mission accomplished, folks.
Priorities, please. You're looking for artifacts of unrivaled historical
I
merit.
bet you it would have been harder
Wonder what
with
the
that guy
vintage is on
being
these.
in there.
If the Pax were last making alcohol when that bastard Monroy showed up, it's at least
Oh, there's the
30.
pod. So this should be.
Guys, I take it back. This is the treasure. Underground wellspring places.
That.
Beautiful.
There you go, money room, radiation, go get have. Now keep that lead up. Get overcrowded, you got a morning wind and radiation. Radiation, if you don't die, your radiation is really low down the power. Normally they're just punctual, you know. The cooldown needs to be a bit more faster though. I really think this guy's pretty really low up. Everybody down. There you go, he's vulnerable. More coming, more coming, put more bleed up, put away from the blue stuff, pull out of it, power up again, bleed out, setting up, there you go, vulnerability, bleed out, vulnerability, and one up, bam, and back. Do we have a boss? Yes, we do. I don't know what it is. Oh shit. Oh no. I hate these guys. I hope he doesn't do that crazy ass dunk. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Ability. Oh. Oh, and that boss is down already. How long do we have? There's another fucking boss somewhere here. Bleed. Get that vulnerability out. There we go. Pop. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Oh shit. Ooh. Get that bleed out. There you go. My goodness. Yeah, flying things over here. Bleed, bleed, bleed. You have another one over here. Get out there. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Everybody bleed on. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Ability. This shotgun's fine to use also, so if you don't want to switch out, but the Moaning Wind and the Fortress still work pretty good because the Fortress will give you enough stuff to do. There you go. Now, bleed, bleed, bleed. And it is over. That is
Looks
not
like
too
this one
bad.
could linger over us for a while.
But a lot of people do always have trouble with this game. For some
Hey,
reason.
say some for the rest of us.
64K pod research epic
No
legendary.
promises.
There is no. Actually, I actually like this. Good thing I used by.
Access granted.
I wish I was sharing a bottle with you, Yakko. I miss you.
Yeah, for my other classes, I probably won't be able to finish that by myself on PS. But for this class, I could probably finish with everything. Jim's time for I have all that stuff already. It's literally like the gear sets and stuff that they have nothing to do with anyways. But we'll see how much damage I did on that one. That was insane. Wow. That was my first time finishing that map. I mean, there's another map that was pretty insane that one of my pirate could do. The pyro is little. Yeah, it's the same thing, but you have to keep your burn and ash up to be able to heal. And the pyromancer, you have to keep killing things really quick. You gotta melt them so quick because you don't have much of a survivability because you're not a stakey, but you're a glass catted type person. 231,455,558 on tier 15 Wellspring, everybody. You see, it's all the earthquake. The modern moaning wind does still help. Bleed is where your damage is gonna go through, but the earthquake did do fairly well. The radiation splashes, which it's a pretty good mod to have. The gravity leaf, which increases my thing by tenfold. You know, like I didn't do much things, and the automatic shotgun assault rifle, it's not a big thing. But as you can see, this is what I was using, but that's only if you have something to keep you up. If not, that anomaly enhancement should be gone. That rifle should be gone, and I should be using some type of a weapon like this with Fortress. You gotta have Fortress. Anything in the top doesn't really matter. Fortress is, yeah, it increases your armor and resistance, and it stacks up, and then it buffs you double additional, grants you 30% damage increase for 10 seconds, and it's always at 0.2 seconds. So Fortress is really good to have. What I tend to did, no, let's see, there's something in my thing here. And if you want to, if you have something like, I have tried this many times, there is a weapon. What was it? Dark Sacrifice and Fortress. There you go. Dark Sacrifice, if you have the Dark Sacrifice gun, and then you put fortress on it. Not fortress with dark sacrifice. It's just a couple bullets, right? But if you have a submachine gun, you have dark sacrifice and fortress, and a healing. Like say, if I have my bleed, I could use a submachine gun while using fortress and dark sacrifice. It's a very good combination because if you want to have your weapon to be damaged, that's like, but then it takes your health away, right? So 50% of your max health is exchanged for 75% weapon damage bonus. And normally, you know, it's pretty decent. I mean, you can do damage on that submachine gun, on that dark sacrifice machine gun. I don't know what it was called, but it has dark sacrifice, and you can put fortress in there. It can be fairly tanky, but you need something to keep you up. Like for this class, you have bleed to keep you up. That's fine, but you have nothing to keep you up. It's horrid. It's gonna get you killed pretty quick. You don't have anything in here that has action mods. Let's reroll. I don't really care. I always max my pods anyways, so I don't know. But Gulatin is really good. Radiation splash with your, what is that called? Yeah, moaning winds. Because you both reload and then it does a small explosion and it deals that amount of damage and it puts vulnerable into your enemy. So if you combine that with moaning wind, it does really help greatly. Yeah, but for that's just the anomaly. Radiation fast and morning winds. There you go. So reloading creates strong blast, you dealing 617,087 damage to enemies in range than 8 meters. So if you're close enough and you do a morning wind and morning wind doesn't kill it, you do a radiation splash that does damage and put vulnerable in it. He should really easily go down on the next hit. Or whatever you're using, your powers, your guns, because that vulnerable does help. It's like a big ass debuff. I don't use pistol much. That used to be moaning winds. Moaning winds can't go in all the guns no more. It isn't proc that way. We fixed that bug. If you're really out of options, I mean, death change is always good to go, just to have that debuff to shoot. But I never use it. It's just for show, really. But yeah, so it's good to have a main weapon. This one was kind of just, I was messing around, but if you really want to be tanky and you think you can't survive, if I were you, I should put the fortress in there, because fortress will help you gradually on your defense and armor and resistance. That can I say it. So shots increase your current armor. So if you're using a gun, so that like say, because shots increase your current armor and resistance by 5%. That's 15% at maximum stack. The buff is doubled in additionally grants. So, it's I like it. Just this guy has the lead effect. So remember when I told you guys about that thing? So we'll see the difference between. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Yeah. Oh, I can't even. So I have that gun. I did the thing. So anomaly at 180 power, at 5 power at 160. Okay, that's because it has the anomaly enhancement and increases your equal to your anomaly power, and that's 180. That's when you're using what is that called? I wonder if the person did one. So the 180 and 160. Is it gone now? Should have went back down. See, there you go. 142. So it did increase. But if I say I'm going to use this gun just because of that fortress that it has in there. See, now the anomaly is at 142 and the firepower is 46. And this one just evens it out. This one, no. But your fortress again. Shot increase. So you're shooting. Let's say. Bam, 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 bam. And I didn't do the leap because you can't do the leap. It's the 142. Yeah. It should maybe doubles your armor. 206. I didn't actually look at that one. Get out of there. Yes. So it's more of an armor. So there was a 206, now it's at 141. But it says it should double your damage. Double an additional grant 30% damage increase. So it should, yeah, from the gun itself, I guess. Not anything anyways. Yeah, 163. So yeah, I like this. It's good. It will help you out, but if you want to really have that armor increase, especially if you're doing a sandstorm, but this thing's 46.8, so it's not the greatest. Anyways, that is for my class and my main character that I like to play. If anybody watches this video or have any question, let me know. I can help you out. The other class I could help you out that also because I played those other classes. I'm gonna be streaming now one of my favorite games that I like to play most of the time, which is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And it's like the transmog, and yeah. Alright, have fun guys. I'll talk to you later.